Different companies have different styles when it comes to corporate deal making. Give me a feel for Disney's style.
We are disciplined and strategic. When I say disciplined, I mean we are extremely careful to understand the financial value of the standalone company that we're looking to acquire. But even more importantly, we are extremely analytically inclined to look at how that company will operate once we own it. And when we do our evaluation of the synergies, when we look at an acquisition, we actually essentially build a 5-year operating and financial roadmap for that company. So we not only know how to value it, but know where we think the key financial levers are and where the key operating levers are, so we can actually run it better when we buy it. So we're very detailed in that sense. And strategically, we are very careful to make sure that an acquisition stays in our strategic wheelhouse and is strategically relevant, and in fact furthers our strategy. We don't buy opportunistically just because something might be cheap and undervalued. We typically will only buy something if it really fits with our corporate strategy.
How is the Marvel acquisition emblematic of Disney's style when it comes to acquisitions?
Well, if you think of our strategy is branded, high-quality entertainment for global audiences. That's simply stated what our corporate strategy is, and we hew very closely to that. Marvel is of global appeal. It's very high-quality programming, and it's branded. Marvel means something to its consumers, and when you say Marvel, it immediately evokes an emotional knowledge and acknowledgement of what you mean by Marvel. But also, we were extremely rigorous analytically in determining what we should pay for it, both on a standalone basis, and especially in that case, even more so than usual probably, how we're going to run it and what the synergy values as part of Disney would be.
When you think about the acquisitions that Disney has made over the years, Cap Cities, Pixar, Marvel, is there one that really stands out as the home run?
If I were to pick one out that I think was very strategically crucial at the time and still is Pixar. We were having a lot of difficulty in our main creative engine, which is feature animation, and Pixar was definitely a leader, and getting them into the fold to create franchises on behalf of the Walt Disney Company that we can monetize across all of those business platforms I've discussed, that has been a real home run.
And what about, is there any property that you wanted to buy that you were unable to acquire? Is there one that got away?
My honest answer to that would be no. We are so disciplined and again so strategic. When we really want something, we are normally able to pay the most because it's worth the most to us versus our competitors. True of Marvel for sure, true of Club Penguin. We don't overpay. We don't pay a dime more than is required to buy a company and much less than it's worth to us in each and every case. We're very careful about that. That goes to our discipline. But as a result of that, the things that we really, really want that might have gotten away, we were able to buy. So I can say that there's nothing that I look back on and say, we really should have gotten that, and I'm very sorry we didn't. Hasn't really happened.
For more on the most admired corporate deal makers, check out the September 19th issue of the Deal magazine. Go to thedeal.com/mostadmired.